Hello, Flame Wolf. I was waiting for someone, so I wouldn't be talking to a brick wall. Also, I am eating right now, so fair warning. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing good. I mean, you're shooting guns right off the bat. So, I'd say maybe in these years, but I'm not gonna judge. It feels good to actually be using my proper model today because with all the demanding games I've been playing lately, I've been having to resort to PNG and Discord because that's far less demanding than a VTubing program. Because that's a lot harder when you see stuff. See, you've perhaps been destroying people in Overwatch. That's good to hear. Always celebrate the little victories, and even the big ones too. Because, as far as I know, that game can be a bit infuriating. So, I'm glad. I honestly, I'm happy for you, and I'm celebrating with I am being that cheerleader on your sideline in spirit. Yeah, full model back. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, yesterday actually not sure how much I can say, but I got an email yesterday concerning job stuff, and things are going along swimmingly, so I'm a little bit excited about that. And I am honestly hoping that this job takes me in a good direction. I'm hoping so, because I'm very nervous. And quite frankly, I've been needing a job to help ground me, because I've been getting to a point where it's like, you start to get like real cabin fever. Also, travel starved, and and you have so much time on your hands that it's just you need to give yourself something to do. And streaming only does so much, you know? I mean, you've also got to do IRL stuff as well. Because, well, I can't just be chronically online. And with it getting colder outside, I'm definitely gonna have to, like, get more activities to do. Because me sitting outside is gonna become obsolete once it gets colder. Because, listen, fall weather's nice, despite my allergies getting kicked up, but I don't like getting cold. Why not? Wait, what? Why not the what? I'm just talking. I forgot what it's. Why not the what? I'm sorry, Flame Wolf. Sorry, my brain's just. Why can't you be chronically online? Because ADHD brain gets bored at some point, and I also don't want to burn myself out of like online stuff because I'm basically like essentially like a full-time streamer at this point. Maybe not a hugely successful one, but like it's what I do a lot nowadays, because screw my Starbucks job. No. Yeah, was it the wisest decision I made? No. Do I regret it? Considering the pain I've had to go through there, not really, but I'd say on a financial front, yes. But any other aspect of my life, no. So, I've just been, like, soul searching, I guess, and looking for something to do that I might enjoy a little bit more, while still also, like, getting myself paid in the same token. So, yeah, I know, I understand that, like, people are gonna say, you shouldn't be so picky, and, well, beggars can't be choosers, and you know, you just get a job. I mean, it may not be like the most glamorous thing, but I guess I wanted to challenge myself this year and find something that can both offer me like some degree of happiness, but also, well, get some money for me at the same time. So, basically, I challenged myself to find a job that has like the things that I want, you know, and that's like very hard to do because, well, jobs are jobs, right? Because I mean, the grass on the other side of the fence isn't always going to be greener. And trust me, I found that out multiple times. But I'm hoping that maybe I could do a job that's like a little more tailored to what I can do. Not necessarily like, I mean, maybe someone could be good at like fast food or something, but I'd say like more tailored to my like strengths, like stuff that I'm more naturally leaning to, like art. Maybe streaming? I don't know if I'm strong at it. I don't feel all that great of a streamer, but I try. I try. And, I am also looking for new experiences as well, but beside the point. But basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm more of an arts kid. Hi, Niv. Welcome in. Welcome to the chat. To the Zatsudan. Basically means chatting stream. Excuse me. But yeah, that's the kind of job I wanted to chase down. And I think with this job that I'm getting, it might be a little bit of a better fit, but we'll have to see. I mean, there's a lot of unknowns. I mean, I've also got to deal with like, you know, the contract stuff, see where the beginning takes me. I mean, I'm a little bit nervous about the future, but I'm hoping that this will be the thing I will be doing for like a long while. I don't know how long, but for however long this segment of my journey lasts, essentially. And honestly, I'm just hungry for new experiences, really. And I'm hoping that this job can help me get there. Like, I want to visit other countries. I want to do new things. I want to share new things with people. It's just it's a process. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Did you get a new job? In the process of it, I've got to hand over some like some information to them for like, you know, like job purposes. I mean, just that way I can help expedite like the process of getting the contract draft a bit faster. This was Star segment. I'm so happy. Yeah, thank you, Niv. Don't worry. I won't be abandoning you guys. In fact, I think technically I'll be around even more, maybe, or it's about the same amount. I don't know, but that's as much of a hint as I can give you. I want to tell you guys so bad, but I can't and I won't. But trust me, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Okay? Promise. My mind's blanking right now. It's like I'm every 10% or actually just the two. Oh. Whoa, still your role, buddy. I don't know about date. But you know, I'm entertaining you. I brush it becomes the third. What? Break down the door of secrets. I need to get a new lock on my door. Cause I think I've told this short story before, but when I was a kid, my door had a lock, right? You could lock the door. Simple as that. A lot of doors have that. Thing is, I don't know how I managed it, but apparently I locked the door a little too well. Cause the doors are a little bit old. I mean, the house was built in like in the 50s and stuff. And yeah, I locked the door a little too well. And and I couldn't get it unlocked. I essentially got myself like super stuck in my room because of it. The Nevaria, the lock got like stuck. Like no matter how hard you would try, you couldn't get the lock undone, and you couldn't shove the door open. So my dad had to climb through my window to help get the door unlocked. He came in with a butter knife, and well, that part of the door where like the lock is, it obviously got butchered because of a butter knife, and he got the door open, so I was no longer trapped in there, but I was definitely in trouble. And well, I couldn't lock my door ever since, because the lock was just broken. And honestly, I lost the part as well. So yeah, that's why and how my dogs can bust open my door so easily is because I can't fully close my door. That part of the door is non-existent. Like the part where you turn the doorknob, and then there's this metal piece that reacts to the doorknob being turned, and you can properly close the door because of that function. Well, that little piece is gone. The doorknob's still there, but the piece itself that helps hold the door in place to keep the door closed is gone. Hence why I can't lock my door or keep it fully shut. I can keep it partially closed, but I can't fully close it. And how old was I when this happened? Actually, I don't know. I was a little kid, though. I know that much. Maybe my mom can tell me, because I tends to remember these things. How old was I when I messed up my door lock and I'm asking her because she might know. She remembers a lot of the incidents I got myself into when I was a kid, from messing with food coloring in the pantry to well, this incident I just described to me stepping on a bean in my neighbor's yard while barefoot. Yeah. I've done a lot of stupid things. I'm not such an naughty girl. No! I was an impulsive kid. Impulsive kid with tons of ADHD. My mom told me it was in 4th or 5th grade when that happened. Oh boy. Yeah, listen, when you're an impulsive kid and you're also full of ADHD, especially the H part, which is hyper active, you tend to not think things through or have a filter, and then you do stupid stuff. Yeah, my mom told me between ages like 9 or in 11. That's around the age that I accidentally got my door stuck. So yeah, I was an idiot as a kid. uh I remember a few other mishaps I got myself into. Fun times. Anyone else want to ask me other questions about my life? This makes me call you. Thing is, we're just about. I hate you. That stare? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It. Don't hate me. Buddy, I don't really have it in me to hate people. Can I resent people? Can I lose people? Can I have distaste for people? Yes. But hate somebody? No. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, do you guys want the... Do you guys want the chat box larger? Or is this good enough? Because... you guys are a little bit small. Dingus, dork, silly, bozo. Oh, we're favorite ghost. Okay, fine. I'll let that slide, but only because you call me your favorite ghosty. Only because of that. Yes, I know I'm a goof, okay? I'm dysfunctional, I know it, I embrace it. But you guys don't need to rub it in. Yes! You know, I never anticipated, like, someone actually, like, considering me one of their, like, favorite ghosties. It's kind of nice. Well, some rubbing might help to bring you back to function. What do you mean rubbing? What, like a back massage? I don't think that's gonna help, buddy. I'm sorry, I'm too brain damaged to be fixed. I got hit over the head with a rock too many times. Fell off a cliff too many times into, I don't know, the river. Yeah, I don't think you can fix this brain damage. Maybe a therapist could help a little bit, but I don't think they can help completely. Speaking of which, I haven't gone to a therapist in a while, like a couple years maybe. I'm thinking once I do start my job and like start getting a little bit of money, I could maybe start going just to make sure I can stay kind of sane. Cause there's a therapist I know that has known me since kindergarten, so she's definitely very familiar with my problems and stuff and things I've had to face. And I trust her, so I at least have an option to go back to. The massage will obviously help you. You're just not being touched and hugged enough, in my opinion. Physical touches are a lot more important for emotions and feelings than most people think. Now you'd be surprised. A hug can be like the one thing that actually calms someone down when they're in a full-blown panic attack. You'd be surprised. Like, little things go a long way. And I do like a good hug. Although I can be... Oh, dogs. I can be a little awkward about it at first, but then I'm like, okay, you're hugging me. And it just sinks in, and then I hug back. Reset the ghost. I think my reset button's broken. I'm sorry. I don't have a bunk command, Flame Wolf. Ha ha ha. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Silence you. I see you over there in the corner with that spoon. Fool me. No one is susceptible to the bonk. That's it! I warned you! I warned you, Niv! And I will be a ghost of my word. I told you! I told you! I used to shake. What, like triggeredness? Niv! No! Cry. Niv, no! He ran and fell off the bridge into the river, and now he's with all the putt-putt balls. No! How could you? Now I have to plan your funeral. I'm sorry for me laughing, but it makes no sense. We need a telenovela. Or soap opera, I don't know. Something like that. It's okay, he'll be back in a minute. Niv, first of all, I warned you. Second of all, I told you not to do the bunk, and you did the bunk. I was just giving you the repercussions. Oh, I don't mind, Niv. Niverio, I will happily time you out any day of the week and then reinstate your mod status after. I have no issue. Oh, oops. Yeah, you see that right there, Niv? Yeah, you can't have it. Okay, but for real though, here you go. I know, Niverio. I know it's not. But I'm allowed to tease you and dangle mod status in front of your face. I mean, what's it to you? Huh? Huh? What's it to you? Yeah, Zatsu. I really would like to try fighting. It's been on my mind lately, like, especially like Guilty Gear Strive. I want to try it. I don't know if I want to do it on stream though, because that'll be embarrassingly bad. I'd say I'd give it a proper chance on stream if I get coached. Like, right during the stream. I mean, I'd also like to try Tekken. I mean, I believe I mentioned this to Niverio in DMs before, that I'm gonna try out Tekken 8 because I remembered at one point in my childhood that my family went into like I think a pizza place to get, or some sort of like small restaurant, and they had an arcade machine in there. But it wasn't just any. It was a Tekken one. I don't remember which one it was, like which Tekken, but I do remember, I think there was a kangaroo. I mean, there was also Alex, which is a velociraptor. There's the Barracuda. There's also, I think, Panda. There's also King, if I recall correctly, which is the big wrestler guy with a cat mask. You know, I think it was like what, a jaguar or leopard or something. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. But yeah, seeing, like, running into like Tekken again while like just YouTube surfing, it unlocked that memory. I mean, I don't remember too much from that memory, but I do remember like button mashing because I had no idea what I was doing. And I somehow won a few rounds too. I think I played this girl in a skirt or something. I was told it could have been Zhao Yu, but I don't know. I like I said, I can't remember too much of it. Because I think I was like on the younger side when that happened. To be honest, I wasn't like super exposed to fighting games when I was younger. I mean, like maybe like apart from like the odd arcade machine, right? But I never really had too much exposure at home to like fighting games, so I never really like got into them. I had more exposure to like stuff like Pokemon and things like on the DS and 3DS. I didn't get my first 3DS until I was like 10 or 12, I think. Yeah. my first 3DS was a flame red one. Simple, but I love that thing to pieces. So yeah, I basically grew up on like RPG stuff, essentially. And I still have a lot of, or actually I think 99% of my 3DS and DS games. No, why you dying, Flame Wolf, huh? Can you tell me in English? Oh wait, you can't. Sorry, I had to. But yeah, that's pretty much what I grew up playing. I didn't start with the Game Boy or anything like that. Game only blasphemy buddy, that's the Riot Redeem. And for a cheap price too. I mean, Niv, you can go emo only if you want to. It's up to you. I mean, you can pretend to be under the emo only curse. See, Flame Wolf's having the time of their life. Oh yeah, I remember having a time of my life yesterday. Ugh, that Red Prince boss was brutal. Like, I mean, I enjoyed Remnant 2 a lot though, so it was at least something. And it's definitely something I could play for hours if I want to play it for a long time. I'm surprised Kuriox thought I was a dude before he heard me. Like, first thing out of his mouth when I dragged him into VC is like, well, I didn't know you were a girl. And like, yeah, I am female. So, yeah, I don't know. Does my internet name usually imply that I might be a dude or something? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just like common assumption or something. But, yeah, I don't really care. I have nothing against that. Like, how dare you be feminine on the internet? It's obviously a crime. You know what's a crime? Those Twitter people getting their panties in a bunch over every little thing, that's what. And reading too much into stuff, like, that's supposed to be simple. Or common sense. Listen, I may like common sense, but at least I don't go riding with pitchforks in torches after someone for a little thing. At least I don't do that. Because that's just silly. Ugh, I hate Twitter. Oh, hey, the timer's done. Alright, you're released from your rioting prison. I don't really consider it much of a prison. I mean, you forced this upon yourself. I mean, if you have enough points, you can also willingly time yourself out too. I mean, it's there. Now, reason for all the deaths. Oh, what's that reason, Flame Wolf? You gotta tell me. Are you dying in Overwatch again? Is it Overwatch? Oh, speaking of which, found mold in your teacup after you drink tea. Oh, I'll tell you what, that actually made me remember something. When I was in the wellness center for to watch my sister's swim meet, I brought some Gatorade with me, right? What I didn't realize is that one of the Gatorades I opened up at some point had mold floating in it. And the second I took a sip and I tasted it, I immediately like spit it out. I looked down at the bottle, saw that, and I immediately lost my appetite for a few hours. For at least a good hour. Because I was so disgusted. I don't even know how that happened. Like, how mold managed to manifest in a full bottle of Gatorade. But I guess if you, like, leave an opened one out for long enough, it's possible, but... Ugh. Never again. Ugh. I'm still disgusted thinking about it. You're gonna die from the... Well, I don't think you will. I mean, maybe it's gonna make you a little sick if you, like, ingested too much, but I don't think you will die from it. Mold is indeed very... Yes, it's annoying. Of course it is. It's also gross, nasty, and shouldn't exist in life. And yet, here it is. But yeah, back to the Gatorade thing. I immediately chucked it into the trash can, and I wanted nothing to do with it. Ugh. I hate thinking about it. Oh, speaking of which, with mold, when my housemate, like, or I think it was either my sister or my housemate that did it. I don't know who. I think it's a housemate, but considering the fact that my sister doesn't really bring in dishes half the time, I wouldn't put it past her to also do this. But there was one day I like walked through the kitchen and there were like dishes of food, right? Like probably like brought out of someone's room or something. And there was so much mold covering the food. It was gross. I almost like... I was just looking at it. I'm like, oh, that's so gross. That dish of food had to have been like laying around for a while. It was so gross. I'd say like almost Mr. Rias level gross. Ugh. It's so nasty. I don't... Why am I even talking about mold? Ugh. That's just gross. And you know what? I also try to make it a rule of thumb. Like, if I'm gonna have, like, dishes of food in my room, like, never have them in my room for more than 2 days. Max. Okay? Because letting food sit out and grow mold and stuff is just gross. So I always try to like periodically like clean out the dishes out of my room, like within like the same day of me having the food, or within like a day if I'm like, or two if I'm like a little forgetful. But I would never ever want to leave a dish in my room for months at a time. That's just gross. And also a biohazard. Ugh. You know, I don't want to find out like some of the food that my sister leaves in her room because her room is a death trap. Not just on like food level, but like it's super messy as well. Like if I could take a picture of her room right now without disturbing her, like you would see what I mean. There were times where it got so bad that it looked like an atomic bomb went off in there. And you know what the kick is? It usually exists in that state. Constantly. So it's messy all the time. And listen, my room's just a tad messy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it. But nowhere close to the level of mess my sister has in her room. Nowhere close. She makes my room look very clean. I'd say it's kinda clean. It's just a little messy because, you know, stuff's not put away. Yeah, I do have to dust a little bit, but that's beside the point. I'm just like a little messy. The stark difference between us, I'm telling you. We couldn't be more night and day. Both in personality and how our rooms are kept. Like, we're both lazy, but I think she has me beat in the lazy department. Hey, Niv. Hey, Niv, I've got a question for you. Niv. Psst, psst. Niv. Nevario. Did you make your bed? Your bed. I hope you did. Because I will know. Exactly. How much do you want to bet that one of the corners is folded up and the rest of the blanket is scrunched up a little bit? I think the pillows are relatively in place most of the time, so I can't yell at you about that. But your blankets, man! How hard is it to roll it back out? I mean, my bed's a mess, but that's because I'm gonna be like putting proper bed covers on it. Speaking of which, I should do that. What about you, Flame Wolf? Did you make your bed? Did you clean up your room? What about you, Niv? Do you have dirty underwear or shorts on the floor? Yes, you made your bed? Good. The bed making police has arrived. You know what? I think I should like make this stream a little bit short today because I don't know how much chatting energy I typically have. I think maybe like an hour or two is like pretty healthy for a Zatsu. Especially when you've been streaming like 3, 4, 5 hours almost every day the entire week. Murdering innocents in Overwatch? Flame Wolf, I thought you protect people, not murder innocent. Buddy. Don't make me have to douse your entire forest. It's just sad. Feels like there's a frog in my throat. You wouldn't dare, buddy? I've got the powers of magic and anime on my side. I'm good. I can do it. Easily. You underestimate how strong of a mage I truly am. I mean, I wouldn't dare unless it's like truly warranted though, Flame Wolf. Okay? Don't worry, I'm not just gonna casually roll up to your forest and douse it, no. I need to replace my CPU. I mean, I've got the part for it, but I'm a little hesitant because I'm not a professional at this. But I really do need to swap it out. Preferably now rather than later. Like, as much as I'd like a new PC case and stuff, I mean, MK got on me and was like, let a professional do it, you'll ruin the warranty and stuff, and... Well, I got completely ignored by the people that, I bought my pre-built from. When I issued an inquiry to ask about the warranty and possibly getting a replacement for the case, because it's some parts of it, like the aux cord and one of the USBs, is either not working or getting a little sketch. And well, it's just better to replace it. Be safe rather than sorry. But the universe was like, no, you will not get a new case. Because, my order got canceled because, something happened. And I decided to, like, send in an inquiry and ask, like, oh, hey, what's the reason behind the cancel, like, what was the, like, unexpected issue? And I was told by the customer support, that they received a batch of defective cases. So, yeah, I had to get, that meant I automatically got a refund back and order got canceled. Which is unfortunate, but, I'm very appreciative of them being very communicative on it. Because, if anything, like, if there's gonna be, like, a sudden cancellation like that, I'd at least like to know why. So, I can, like, plan around it and stuff. Because, a lot of corporations, they just give you, like, a bland reason or whatever, but, like, to take the time to explain to someone, like, what caused the inconvenience, you'd be surprised at how appreciative people are of people, like, taking the time to, like, care about someone. Because a little bit like that goes a long way. And, well, I guess I should just wait on getting a new PC case for now, at least. I mean, I'm gonna have to, like, wait a few more weeks. Maybe see if they get a new batch in. I was a little bit hesitant to ask them when their next batch might come in, so I didn't ask. But, I mean, it's on the future to-do list at the very least. Because, yeah, I know my case will eventually truly wear itself out and then I have no choice but to replace it. But I'd say at the very least, maybe if I mean, I have the CPU part to upgrade and replace the current CPU I have, which is a 6-core. I went ahead and bought an 8-core. So, my CPU should be able to handle VTubing stuff a lot better once that gets installed. I did text my friend and ask him if he knows any professionals that could, like, help me replace it so I don't, like, butcher it if I try to do it. But, I mean, he's been quite busy lately, so I'm not expecting him to respond anytime soon. But I'm hoping it's a little bit sooner rather than later, because, well, let's just say I am running a little bit out of time, maybe. Because, with job stuff happening and me, going to need the said PC for a job, I'll be needing a you know, better upgrades and stuff as time progresses on. And I'd rather not have to be in PNG mode when I'm trying to stream like Horizon Zero Dawn or Assassin's Creed Origins. Because I know you guys think that my PNG is probably cute. But it feels good to be in proper model form. Because it does get a little tiring to like polymorph myself into a PNG every now and then. I mean, it's not like super demanding, but it gets repetitive, you know? And I only have so much mana a day. Call me lazy, I don't know. I don't care. Lazy? Well, a little. But hey, aren't we all a little lazy inside? Aren't we all? And besides, at some point, I'll be getting a 2D model. That, you know, that'll be much nicer than, like, you know, the model I put together roughly myself, which is this one. So, you know, I'd like to be able to show that off a lot. You know, that 2D model that I'll be having rigged and stuff. You know, with some financial help, of course. But, you know, I'd like to be in that mode more often than in PNG mode, if I can help it. But, like I said, you've got to have a good CPU to handle that kind of stuff. Because VTubing is very demanding on the computer. You possibly think it's not if you don't really know much about this kind of stuff, but trust me, I'd say I wouldn't recommend running it on a potato of a computer. Sure, you can probably get away with like the toaster, but I'd say if you like want like more functional model without it like stuff stuttering or whatever, I'd say PNG is probably the way to go. Besides, there's a lot of VTubers that actually started off as PNG tubers. You've been stabbed? Oh no. Stabbed by who? Kiriko? Genji? I don't think he can get stabbed by Reaper, but I mean, Reaper's constantly lurking in shadows. Genji? Yeah. No, that was my second guess. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. PNG tuber and VTuber stuff. You play Kiriko? Nice. I have respect for that, honestly. Any support players actually, because from what I've learned, support position's like a very underappreciated role. And honestly, it's the backbone of any team, really. I mean, everyone's got to play their part, but healers and supports help bolster their team and also keep them alive. And honestly, a dead person can't deal damage. So, yeah. Don't get appreciated. I know, but hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I love you. My dear ghosty. You are appreciated here. And you are seen and recognized. I tell you what, I'd say if I ever played Overwatch, I think I would probably like pick support or DPS, to be honest. Because one, I like to feel useful. Two, I also want to feel cool. I also want to feel cool, and I think Reaper's really cool, like design-wise. I mean, not just because he's an edgelord, but you know, he has a lot of really cool skins as well. And I've seen his gameplay, and I kind of like it. But yeah, those say two reasons for two different roles I'd like to try. Support, because I want to feel useful. DPS, because damage. And feeling cool. I could join you. I don't know if I'm that adventurous, but I don't know if it's worth my brain cells. Oh yeah, Flame Wolf, do you play any fighting games? Because I am looking to get into them eventually, or at least try them out. See if I like them. But I mean, if you don't play them, maybe you know somebody? Hmm. You play a few? What kinds? I'm very curious. I'd say the ones that I've named, like, you know, Tekken 8 and Guilty Gear Strive, I want to try those two out. Especially Strive. And I also would like to try Skullgirls, which is one of the, I think, older fighting games. Like, kind of older. I mean, it's less recent to Street Fighter 6. I also would like to try Street Fighter 6. And, I'd say in Guilty Gear Strive, I'd say what got me, like, really, like, piquing my interest is, like, the art style. I love the art style, and I love the way the matches are played out. When I watch, like, other people's matches, like, on YouTube and stuff, I think are really cool. And Asuka. Yeah, the mage guy, also known as that man in some cases. His playstyle is what really intrigued me. And also, he's a mage like me. How cool is that? I mean, I've been told he's a difficult character, but I don't mind. He can be my challenge character. I mean, I want to main that guy. I mean, I could also like pick up like a secondary character that I might like, because, well, to have a quote unquote easier character with like a lower skill floor, especially for someone who has never played fighting games in their entire life, except for like maybe once. That'd be useful. Right on news PC, you only have Jump Force, Brawlhalla, Super Smash, to have Skullgirls. Oh yeah, it actually reminds me, like, you know, Super Smash Bros for the 3DS, right? I have that. I don't know where I put the game cartridge, but I did play it once in high school. I played a little bit with my friends. I think I mained like Toon Link and Pit. um, I found it hard and very daunting to play though. So I kind of like dropped it. So I'm not sure like Smash Bros is for me, to be honest. Maybe I just need to find the right fighting game. Because even though like fighting games are all about like fighting and stuff, like each fighting game is like its own beast and has its own way of playing and has its own mechanics and own characters, and you know, you might like one and might not dislike the other. I think at one point I wanted to try Jump Force, but then I like lost interest. Also, I couldn't access it at all either. I've seen ads for Brawlhalla though. It doesn't seem too bad, but it doesn't really like catch my interest. Skullgirls caught my interest. Like I stumbled upon it on YouTube. I watched like some combo breaker stuff, and I love the art style of the game. The art style drew me in, and some of the characters as well. And yeah, that's kind of like how I discovered it, really. I think some of the characters that like stood out to me, I'd say like either design wise or like gameplay wise, I think is like Black Dahlia and Eliza. And I've seen like this Polish gamer, and I think like it was like Combo Breaker CEO or something like that. Can't remember. Was it fridge or beverage or something? Something like that, a sort of a name. And he's an Eliza player. Has Eliza on his team. Is really good with Eliza. And when I watched him play Eliza, like an insane mad lad, I was like, whoa, that's cool. And I've also seen Sonic Fox's Black Dahlia, and I was like, whoa. Thought that was pretty cool. I realize that I'm a little bit attracted to the art styles. But also like how the characters play as well. Let's say Street Fighter 6. I think the characters that caught my attention are Luke and Rashid. Rashid looks like a lot of fun to play, and Luke, well, I like his character design. I think they did really nicely with him in Street Fighter 6. Attractions are intriguing. What I mean by attractions, like what stuff that fascinates me? I mean, hey, can you blame me? We all like our own things. You're addicted to your Sudoku. I am addicted to art. I'm also addicted to getting their butt kicked in Overwatch. I am just poking fun at you. Addicted to you. Ha ha. Funny. Smooth. Yeah, no. Rejected. You know what, guys? I'm be back in a 1v1, buddy. There's no point to a 1v1. And you know you'll kick my butt. You have more fighting game experience than I do. I've only ever touched like a little bit of like Super Smash Bros. 3DS and like maybe like one game of like Tekken arcade stuff with my dad. And that's it. that's my childhood fighting game experience. That's it. So unromantic, buddy. But I'll be back in a few minutes. Just seeing yours, sure. hi guys. Ah, I hate getting cold. Hmm. Excuse me, I had the yawn. Hmm. What has everyone been up to today? I haven't really done much, to be honest. Hmm. Uh, I feel a bit socially drained already. I don't know. Maybe my my just chatting uh social battery will grow over time if I do more Zatsu. But yeah, kind of beat already. So, well, I've been playing Overwatch, but apparently I'm not good at playing Wolf. I'm just teasing you. I'm sure you're good. But trust me, I'm sure you're good. I'm just teasing you. Man, you tease me all the time, don't you? So does Niv. What comes around goes around. What do you expect? Hmm. I don't have a female. What did you say? I think this 80 synthwave drive me nuts. I had to turn off. Ugh. Tweets out of silence. Sorry, I yawned. I don't know. What did you say? Thing. You're going crazy. You put it in the rubber room? Hmm? Oh, thank you for the hug. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this being a short day. um, you guys want to go bother somebody? I personally would do myself with the work. I didn't call myself crazy. I called you crazy. You're not bothering me right now. You guys want to watch some Celeste? Or maybe Robbie? Robbie's streaming early today and he's addicted to Mega Strikers as well. I don't know, we've got a few options. Yeah. Actually, I don't think Blair is streamed in a while. I think she's on break and stuff. So let's go say hi to her. Bye. Stay tuned for next week's schedule and the next 2 days.